Hi, this is Chris, video game, and you're listening to the VGDS podcast with my co-host, Linda, aka the Gamer Girl,
What's up, Internet?
and my guest gamers, BonesZ06,
How's it going, everybody?
DanCavDragon,
Hello, everyone.
and NintenJoe25.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Governor.
For our first segment, Sleeve It or Leave It, we'll start with the first title, which is Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. We'll start with Dan. Would you sleeve it or leave it?
Let's see. Yeah, Castlevania on the Game Boy. Those are great games, actually. Really deep. Good use of the cartridge format. I definitely love all the Castlevania games, and definitely on the Game Boy as well. So I definitely sleeve this one.
Awesome. Bones, sleeve it or leave it?
Honestly, I've never played that game, and I have yet to sleeve a Game Boy game. So at this point, I'm going to go with not sleeving it.
Linda, sleeve it or leave it?
That one, yes, because it's Castlevania. All the other common ones probably wouldn't do that one.
And NintenJoe, sleeve it or leave it?
It's my least favorite out of the Game Boy Advance series. But yeah, because it's Castlevania, I would have to sleeve it.
And the next title is Super C. Linda, sleeve it or leave it?
Yes!
Yes.
I get Dan would hate me if I don't say yes.
Dan, sleeve it or leave it?
Yeah, I would definitely sleeve this. I don't like it as much as the first Contra, but definitely it's a good game. So I'll sleeve it.
Bones, sleeve it or leave it?
That'd make it 4. I'd sleeve it.
And NintenJoe?
I would sleeve the crap out of it.
He wouldn't just sleeve it. He'd sleeve the crap out of it.
Crap out of it. Well, I want to say I didn't want to say the other word.
You can say
So I think I just go with the. Oh, okay, fine. then I would sleeve the ever living shit out of this.
There you
Yes!
Yes. Yes.
Yes. The next game is Alpha Mission. We'll start with Joe. NintenJoe, would you sleeve it or leave it?
I'm glad you corrected yourself there. I've never played this game before. I've never played this game before, so I guess I wouldn't sleeve it.
Aw. Boo-hoo. Linda, would you sleeve it or leave it?
Not a fan of this one. I've played a lot of other shooters, but this one just wasn't my cup of tea, so I would say no.
Well, I'm probably the only person that actually likes this game. Dan, would you sleeve it or leave it?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't ever my favorite by any means. I would definitely not have sleeved it, but over time it's grown on me, and it's an SNK game. Those are, more nostalgic. The art itself is pretty cool looking, I guess. So in today's world, I would sleeve it.
Bones, sleeve it or leave it?
Yeah, I wouldn't sleeve that one. I'd have to pass.
I guess I'm the only one that liked that game. Somewhat, anyway.
I mean, to be fair, I've never played it, so I don't know if I like it or not.
Nah, you wouldn't like it.
Wow. So he's like, I like it, but you wouldn't like
I'm giving
it.
you your opinion.
NintenJoe, now you gotta go find that game and go play it.
Oh yeah.
Your mission is to find 100 copies of it, like.
What is it, like $5 maybe, that game? I don't even know.
I'll find it and
really...
I'll play it, and I'll come back on the show and be like, fuck you, Chris, I love the game.
I'll be waiting for it.
Oh, wow.
You're going
to see a video
I'll
of him just like he bought a box of them. That's the next video of him is going to be holding a box of them.
Before I know it,
you have like a box of. I literally have like 26 copies of Silent Service. Don't ask me why.
I cracked up laughing when you had that. I don't know how you had that.
Actually,
like I was like, where'd you go?
I didn't go anywhere. My cousin gave it to me as a gag gift.
Yeah, I remember you showing that on video. I'm like,
yeah.
What the hell?
I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Now you're gonna
it's such a terrible game too. This game is total trash, and I have 26 copies of it.
You can give me a copy. I'll take one off your hands just to like ease your pain.
Should I sign it for you?
Please sign it.
I'll sign it. I'll
I
sign it and
will
I'll sleeve it for you.
I was
I'll
gonna say
sleeve it
I'll
too.
make
Oh.
26 sleeves for you for that crappy ass game. And
You know what you should do? You should make a video pleading and begging for people to take them off your
I will
hands,
take
and that
one
would
of
be
your games,
hilarious.
Joe. I will take one of your games.
I should make like a commercial and be like, "Oh, these games need a home. No, they need to go to school. They need better clothing and blah blah blah. They need better sleeves and
They need
for
to be
only
clothed.
for only 6 cents a day, you too can adopt the game."
Literally, that's what it's worth
It's
for like a
good.
whole year.
I actually have a complete in box copy, and that was like $20.
That's what made me laugh. Was you went and bought a complete copy, and then all of a sudden, next thing I see is the next video is here's a gag gift of 26 copies of the same game. Just like where did I want to know where
Oh
he
my
went to go
God.
get all those. Like that's what I was like, where'd you go? Like where did you get
Shopped on
those? Like
eBay
Yeah,
shop.
yeah, it was. He my cousin told me that he got it on eBay, and I just think that's hilarious.
that would be hilarious to have somebody go around and buy every single copy of whatever he could find.
I can't believe he took the time to do that. That's what's funny.
I know. That's
Anyway.
the best. Anywho, moving on.
Next title is Back to the Future. Captain, where you at? Linda, would you sleeve this game or leave it?
Jen would hate me if I said no.
You can say no. You can
Actually,
say
no. I will
fine.
say I like the cover. Oh, just to have it pop, I would sleeve it because I've had the game in the past, and I would have needed a sleeve for that. Like, me a sleeve, man.
Okay, Bones, sleeve it or leave it.
I honestly would sleeve this only because it's Back to the Future. Not for the game. I don't have a great passion or love for Back to the Future.
LJN.
It's not a great game in my eyes, but it's Back to the Future and it's back from when I was a kid. So to me, that would be important. I would sleeve it for that reason.
And Dan?
Yeah, our old favorite LJN company, right? I don't tend to sleeve too many of their games, so I wouldn't change that for this one. So no, for me.
Poor LJN. Captain, sorry, man.
Yeah, sorry, Captain.
We love you, Captain.
Do we?
Oh wow, no, bro. I want a heated battle with him. He will take you out.
He knows I'm just playing.
Yeah.
He don't mind doing a video battle where he's calling you out, bro. He will have fun with
Yeah,
that.
he'll do it for
There's
sure.
no video battle because I don't do videos.
You'll have to start doing videos.
No. Oh,
You want to
no.
start that
Just
battle?
for that purpose
VGDS
alone.
does not do videos, and I would just not do it. I would just ignore him. That's how it would happen.
Oh, keep making videos until eventually you have to respond.
Because
it'll be like 15 heated battles.
I don't care.
Oh snap!
Okay, anyway, on to the next segment. Guess that.
Wait, I didn't give my answer yet.
Oh, NintenJoe! Did I
Forgot
forget about you?
NintenJoe. Yes.
Sorry. It was an LGN
For only
title. I
for
thought
only
you were gonna
6
say no
cents a
anyway.
day, you too can have your own NintenJoe.
We're doing.
I feel so
NintenJoe,
alone.
would
I
you
feel
sleeve it
so
or leave it?
alone now.
Okay, NintenJoe, would you sleeve it or would you leave it?
Is there a third option?
Oh, there's no
Throw
third
the
option,
sleeve
bro.
away. I mean, no, not. Don't throw the sleeve away. Keep the sleeve and throw the game away.
Oh,
That's
there's only
your
two
third
options,
option.
bro.
Oh, okay, because my third option would have been to burn it, but
Oh.
Ooh,
That's even worse than what
wow.
anybody else
Captain
said.
I
really
would burn a
like
burger
what was said
game.
earlier-
Right now. Captain, I'm sorry for NintenJoe.
but you know, the game does suck a lot of hairy balls, but
Wow.
it is Back to the Future, like was said earlier, and yeah, I would probably sleeve it.
So hold up, your answer was
All that,
to
and
a
you go
yes.
back to I was.
Yes, yes. That's how I roll. Deal with it. Yes.
Dealt with.
It's gonna be a fun podcast.
Oh yeah.
Okay, on to the next segment. Guess that box art. Now, there was some talk in here earlier, and I just happened to come in when they were expecting me to come in.
Oh no, we were waiting for you. I
yeah.
figured I was gonna hear you say something.
So
I mean, we're kind of talking shit about you, but whatever.
yeah, I know. It's okay. No big deal. Everybody talks shit on me anyway, so it's normal. Don't worry about it. The first image. We'll start with Dan.
Well, the first one I know. Do you want me to go? Still to
No,
guess?
you're not going then. We'll start with Linda.
So you didn't hear all of it then,
No, I didn't
because
hear
we
all
were
of
we
it.
were
I heard the tail
okay.
end.
talking around.
Okay.
And we were like, "Oh, he will call on you," and you say, "No, I don't know." And then have you call up the guy who said he knows?
Linda, do you know it?
Well, I need a
NES.
console. It's like NES. Like, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to give it to Dan, and then Dan just guesses it, and it's over with.
Oh, okay. All over the place today. This is all over the random place. Okay, let me think. Okay, so I see a horn. So an RPG or possibly Pennsylvania, maybe. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna go random and say like Ghosts and Goblins. Random.
No.
Okay, the
Bones.
next person.
I'm staring at it, and for some reason, I keep seeing Howard the Duck standing there on the left. It looks like a duck
It
to
does
me.
kind of look like a duck,
That
actually.
does, yeah.
That's a good observation.
What has a horn on it? This is NES.
Yes, sir.
I know what this is. Should I say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Master Blaster.
Yeah, Blaster Master.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I said it back. I'm dyslexic too. All right, let's
Yeah,
just
me
leave that
too,
off
me
the
too.
table
We're
today.
all like that. Linda's like that. I'm like that. You're like that. Hey, Nintendo,
Yeah.
are you dyslexic? Because I am.
Yes,
That
maybe.
is what it is, though.
Yes, maybe.
maybe.
Yes. I know what the next one is, though.
Okay, then you're not
Oh.
going. Dan, what's the next one?
What system is this for?
NES.
NES back to back. Wow.
Is that that's a bullet hole, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like a bullet hole.
Yes, sir.
Because it looks like the Barbie box.
Pretty pink.
Then I know what my guess is going to be.
Bullet hole, a pink bullet hole box. I don't know. No, I have zero guess. I have no idea what this is.
No problem. NintenJoe, go ahead, give it a go.
I'm gonna guess Barbie's Massacre Adventure.
Barbie's Massacre
Correct.
Adventure.
No.
Yes.
Sorry.
That would be a nit. We need to make a hack of that. Barbie's
No,
Massacre Adventure.
just because
If someone
you
makes
said
a hack of that, I would play the crap out of it.
I should make a
Barbie's
sleeve
Massacre
just for
Adventure.
you, just for that.
Anybody listening to this podcast, please make a copy
this
of
happen,
Barbie,
please.
even if it's just not a playable game, just the cartridge alone with the label on it that says that. I would
And
totally buy that.
I'll add the sleeve in there. All right.
I honestly don't have any guesses for this one.
Okay, so we'll go with Linda. Any guesses?
It has to be like a war game or something. Possibly. Oh, there's a lot of pink. Throw you off,
Do you want me to try to give you another hint?
please, because I'm getting like a blank here.
I think I might know what it is.
Go
I
ahead.
just can't.
Go ahead,
Do you want me to say it?
Sure.
Is it Hogan's Alley?
No.
Oh, damn it!
It's a good guess.
Oh, that was a good guess.
That's
That's it. I quit.
Well, yeah, it's a movie.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was my next hint. It's a movie.
A movie.
Yes.
Blues Brothers?
No.
No.
There's the only like there's okay, so there's. See, it was made into a movie.
And it's an older, really older, a lot older movie.
An older movie, so
You could tell it's like 1970 style.
Gracie.
What was that?
Gracie.
No.
Ah.
Any other guesses before I give it to Bones?
There's Die Hard, and then there's
But if
The
it's from
Godfather.
the 70s, is it from,
Prophecy.
is this movie from the 70s?
Is it Bones? I think.
It probably is the 70s,
I
yeah.
think so too. Yeah.
Oh, I give up. Just what is it? Please,
I have no
my
idea.
misery.
Dan, anything?
Like, oh my god. Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry.
Ooh.
Oh, that explains it. I've never
There's the
played that
bullet hole.
one.
That's Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
all good.
It's a nice area of the game. Just
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it was
Yeah.
space and a little bit of the bullet. I kind of figured somebody would guess it just with that alone, but yeah, it's all good.
no.
shows how much I know about
That-
movies.
That looked like Barbie in a fur coat to me.
Man.
It's
Yo.
just a
Get
picture
those
of
custom
Barbie.
Barbie
Yo,
sleeves.
only
It's just a picture of Barbie shooting things up. That's what it is.
yeah, it's only Dan would think that's a Barbie game. He's got Barbie on the mind. It has a lot to do with Bones. All right, next segment is logo sleeve of the month. This month it goes to NintenJoe25.
Tenjo!
love me. You guys
Yes!
really do love me.
All proceeds for NintenJoe25 go straight to this channel. So please, by all means, reach out to me. Reach out to Nintendo even. He'll get in contact with me.
Yes, do it.
Please.
Do it now.
Do it
Stop this
yesterday.
podcast and do it meow. And then
Go
finish the
back to the
podcast.
podcast.
And then go back to the podcast.
I mean, why wouldn't they want to listen to this one? Okay, the next segment is franchise of the month, and Dan is the one that actually creates these franchises, so Dan gets to participate in this as well.
Segment. Yep.
Yes.
So so for this month's franchise, I picked. We already had a preview in the sleeve or leave it segment, but I picked Castlevania, a series that has the origins in the 8-bit era, but it has spanned many consoles since. And so I picked some of the four. I think my four favorite installments of the series, but I'm curious to see what everybody else thinks, if they like which is your favorite Castlevania game, if you have played any of these or any of the other games in the series.
Let's start with Bones. Go ahead, Bones.
Well, there's one that they have on the Super NES that I haven't picked up. I don't actually even know what it is. I had looked it up one time. I saw gameplay of it, and I picked up Castlevania Bloodlines. Now, I have the Castlevanias on the NES, and they're all right. They're not definitely on my top tier games, but I do really like Castlevania Bloodlines. It is pretty hard though, so I would probably go with Castlevania Bloodlines as like my favorite. But like I said, there is one on the SNES that I do want to get.
All right, and Dan, go ahead. Did you already kind of give yours?
Yeah, I gave the intro, but I mean,
Go ahead.
my favorite game in the series is the TurboGrafx, the Turbo Duo version of
See, we would have never
Castlevania.
known that if I didn't give it back.
Dracula X. Yep.
Go ahead, Linda.
Oh, my favorite in the franchise is Symphony of the Night because I was playing it at GameStop one time and didn't realize I beat the game. It was a fun little surprise to be playing it, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I beat it. So I didn't even buy it. And I bought it later, like when it was cheap. That was my favorite.
And NintenJoe?
This is a tough one. I love a lot of Castlevania games, especially the older ones. I mean, Symphony of the Night was the originator of the whole Metroidvania thing, and that was awesome. And I'll have to go with Bloodlines as well. Actually, it's a really good game. I think it's slightly better than Castlevania 4. I guess maybe. And I also love Dracula X for the Super Nintendo as well. So yeah, I'll pick Bloodlines. Because that's how we roll, guys.
It's
Okay.
all good. I mean, I get it. You love Castlevania.
Choice.
I love Castlevania. Damn it.
Who doesn't?
Just not the N64 ones. Those are garbage.
Oh, sorry.
Boy.
For me, honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I rarely played Castlevania. I didn't have it growing up. I don't even think I have one now.
That's it. I'm out of here. Bye.
Yeah.
Last time you said that you did have at least one copy of somewhere.
I mean, it's
in
could be
your
possible,
collection.
but I don't think I do have Castlevania. Oh, hold up, I have an N64 one. That's right. That's right. The one that NintenJoe does not.
There we
like.
go. I told
I have
you.
the N64 version.
Done
There's
that
actually
a couple
there's
times.
two of them. There's
Yes,
two of them.
Yes, I have one. I have the original Castlevania, not the what's that? Legacy of Darkness. I don't have that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like the slightly better one, but it's still garbage.
But honestly, I do want to play Castlevania, the original. I had played it with a friend a few times. I've seen plenty of gameplay between everybody in the community playing them. Bloodlines, I really like that style, so interested in getting that one too.
Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that you can switch between two characters.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that, and they both play completely different, so that's why I love that game so much. So good.
It's great. It's excellent.
Of course so.
Okay. Now this is the part in the podcast where we get to learn a little bit about NintenJoe25, and he can tell us a little bit about himself. So
You'll be sorry.
go by all means. Let it loose.
Okay. Okay. So you guys may ask me questions, or I just start
You can
blabbing?
just go ahead and blab, and we'll
blab?
ask you some questions as you're talking.
Okay. So I started doing YouTube back in 2018, like in October around there. I had a channel for a long time, but I just never did anything with it because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And
Was your channel name always this, NintenJoe25?
no, actually, it was called NintenJoe1977. When I decided that I wanted to do content, I wanted to be video game related. Plus, I'm in a podcast called Retro Octopus, which is, we talk about like retro stuff, and so I wanted to like concentrate on like the NES stuff, Super Nintendo stuff, and whatever, and do like unboxings and all that stuff. Original stuff that everyone else does. So yeah, I mean, like with a lot of people, I was really scared to get in front of a camera and just open up my big mouth and spew out whatever comes to mind.
Oh, that's typical with most YouTubers, though. It's not only you. It's pretty much
Yeah, right. And
you're pretty much letting yourself out there to everybody, like whoever wants
Right.
to watch YouTube.
right, and it got to a point where like this happened around the same time where I saw like a lot of YouTubers that I watched, and they always say, "Don't worry about what content you're going to be doing. Just do it.
Right.
Don't worry about the quality
Don't
or
worry about
your editing skills or whatever. You'll learn all that shit as you go."
and not only
and-
that, like you don't worry about really what anybody else cares or thinks. Like this is
Exactly.
your channel. This is
Exactly. And actually what really pushed me to do it was watching J-Love's video, and the video was on bullying, and at the end of it she just kind of said like, just do you, like, who cares what people think? Like, if people want to talk trash about you, let them. Who gives a fuck? Like,
exactly.
just do you. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking do me when no one's looking. I'm gonna do me when no one's looking. And so like literally like that day, I went to Best Buy and I bought myself like a $200 Canon camera, and I did my very first vlog, which was on Transformers the movie, because they had just brought it back to theaters for one day at this certain theater that I go to. And I've never seen this movie in the theaters, so like, well, why not just make a vlog about it? I mean, perfect start. And unfortunately, I couldn't bring my camera into the theater, so I just took like some
Obvious
pictures or
reasons.
whatever. Right. And I just did like the whole vlogging, like, recording myself in the car. I had my cousin and one of my friends with me, and just put it all together. I bought like this $5 editing software and just kind of like learned how to use it, and eventually like moved on to like better editing software. So I thought it was a good starting point for me. And then I did my very first Retro World Expo video, where it was like my very first pickups video, which I did with my cousin and my friend. And I thought it was a lot of fun, even though it took me like 5 tries to get this video done. I had them come over my house 5 times to get it done right. Because the first time it was like the camera's too zoomed, and the other time, and the other times were like, okay, it's like crotch shots. Like, okay, no one wants to see crotches unless you're Megan and 29. So I finally got it right. I put it together. It came out to be like a half hour long. I'm like, oh shit, is this way too long? Fuck it, put it up. No, whatever. And it just snowballed from there. Now I'm doing like video games monthly unboxings. Now I do unboxings of video game dust sleeves.
Well, thank you very much.
Which I love doing, by the way. I and honestly, I love your work so much, and you deserve more exposure and more credit than what you're getting.
I appreciate it.
And I just adore your stuff. So
thanks, Joe.
very, very talented.
So
that's it. That's me.
Well, that's
yeah, and also I play guitar, and I like metal music, and I like food because I'm fat and gross.
Whatever.
You mentioned Transformers. Are you a big Transformers fan?
Oh, I was a huge Transformers fan when I was a kid. When I first saw the movie on VHS, I was completely blown away, and I wanted to buy. Well, I wanted my parents to buy me all the toys.
Do you have anything pristine, like any toys from when you were a kid?
No, unfortunately, I don't. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know if we just donated them to charity or
I think
they broke or something. I don't recall.
A lot of my toys from when I was a kid, like I just either misplaced them, something happened, who knows, like yard sales happened, and my parents were probably like, oh, you're not playing with this anymore, so let's just get rid of it.
Yeah, that's what happened with my video games. Like we had a charity yard sale event for my late brother, and we got rid of like my Sega Genesis, my Nintendo, and all the games and whatever. Because at that time, I was like, well, I didn't have that desire to play video games again because I played so much of it when I was a kid that I kind of got burnt out on, and I think a lot of people experience that.
Yeah, and that's not only with video games, but that's with content creating. That's with
that
and dust sleeves. Like I get burned out.
The
podcast. I actually took a pretty long break from the podcast. You can ask these guys. Like we were recording like I don't know once every couple months, and it went from once every 1 or 2 months. It went from once to every 3 or 4 months. So it's been a pretty long time since we recorded, but I just needed a break. Like I was doing a lot. I'm still doing a lot, but
breaks are good though. Breaks are good because you usually come back stronger. So,
speaking of breaks, are you taking a break right now from content creating, or?
My last video that I did, I said I was going to, and then because I'm working on a record right now, because I really want to get this out and then just be done with it. The band is called Enchanted Exile, and it's going to be our final album. And so I want to get that done, get that behind me, and then just make content and do YouTube and do my podcast that I do every other week. But then we did this interview with Paul Niemeyer. And if you don't know who he is, he's the guy who illustrated the original Mortal Kombat cabinet.
Oh, nice.
And he also worked on the cabinets for Tron, Miss Pac-Man, like all those older Bally Midway arcades and pinballs,
Cool.
pinball machines. So we did a video interview with that as part of the Retro Octopus podcast. So there's going to be like an audio version of that, and I'm going to be doing a 5-part series on this interview because the interview came to be like 2.5 hours long, and
Wow.
I don't think anyone's going to sit for 2.5 hours watching
I would.
people.
Honestly, if it was something like that, a lot of people probably would. I would probably sit
Really?
through that and watch it. Yeah.
Huh. Because that would make my life a little bit easier.
I mean, it really depends on you. If you feel that you can slice it down and maybe do two different.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like maybe like splitting it down because he talks about so much because he's a big talker, and that's why it came to be like 2.5 hours long. I originally wanted to be like an hour.
Right, typical podcast is about a half hour to an hour.
Yeah, and oh my god, 2.5 hours! Holy shit. So yeah, so that's why I figured to just maybe just splice it down to like 5 separate episodes and do like a premiere video for 1 week. Do like a for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I want to ask Paul himself if he wants to like come into the chat during the premiere and like talk with
course.
fans or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, if people are like willing to sit through 2.5 hours, then sure. I mean, that makes my life easier. But yeah,
you
so
have to poll the audience. Like, you know, a lot of people, so I would just ask.
I mean, I know maybe 1 or 2.
But you know, wonder who those 2 are.
Maybe 1 or 2 handful of people. I don't know. So yeah, I mean, right now I'm like busy in my studio. I'm like painting and everything, and I want to get that done. And then I definitely want to do. I got that box, by the way, of
I
the
was gonna
sleeves,
ask you about that.
I haven't done a video on that yet. 8-Bit Glitch actually sent me something in the mail too, and I don't know what it is. So I kind of want to make videos for that too. So it's like these things keep popping up. It's like, well, I gotta do this now.
You can always wait, man. It's like no big deal. Like, you do it when you have time.
But if I don't do it, then it won't get done. That's the thing. It's like I know how I am. I want to do something, and then I just put it in the back burner, and I forget all about it. So I'm like, well, I gotta do it
Wow,
now.
You forget all about my
I
shit.
forget all of it. I forget all about your shit, dude.
Damn it.
Like, how many
And
times have I
thought
forgotten to
was
tell you?
special.
I've forgotten to tell you so many times I got your package in the mail. Like, I got your package in the mail like 5 days ago.
You probably did.
And I'm just telling you now.
Actually, I meant to ask you about that. I was like, he probably got it. If you didn't get it, I'm like, he probably would have told me if you didn't get it. So
It's been a month since I shipped it. He probably has it
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
all right. What do you collect the most?
Oh, geez. Let's see. Well, I started collecting guitars. I'm up to 2 now. I like the. I actually know. I just started collecting comics randomly.
Oh, really?
All because I went to meet up with Russ Lyman in Connecticut for this event called Algo. It's a swap meet. It was his first time doing it. Excuse me.
I
And
actually know that event.
yeah, so I went there with 8-Bit Glitch and Russ Lyman. We all went together, and it was a ton of fun. It was a free event.
Aldo does that event, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It's his first time doing it. He was going to do it again during the summer, and obviously with with everything that's going on,
Right.
he's obviously not going to do it. So I went to Russ's friend's house because he said he was getting rid of like all of his Ninja Turtles stuff, and he had a fuck ton of comics. I'm like, holy shit, I want these now. Fucking give these to me. I'll pay you whatever you want for it. I want them. So he gave me like a bunch of like the older comics. I got the crossover ones with Ghostbusters. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I want it, but I thought that was pretty interesting. I got like a bunch of figurines and posters and all that fun stuff. So that got me starting to like collecting comics, and I went to some place at one of the malls I go to. I forget the name of the place. Toy something. And they had like a bunch of Transformer comics from IDM, IDW. Is it IDW? IDW? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it's IDW.
Yeah, and honestly, I wanted those comics because of the artwork. It was fucking amazing. And so I bought like a bunch of those. This was like right at the beginning of the whole apocalypse. And luckily, none of us got sick. But so I started collecting a lot of comics. And mostly I collect for video games. I collect for Nintendo mostly.
And all right, we're gonna go with Bones. You got any questions for NintenJoe?
What would you say your favorite childhood game would be?
Favorite childhood game? Oh, there's so many. Well, I can tell you one that really surprised me. That would be Monster Party, actually.
Oh, I love that game. I'm glad you mentioned
Yeah,
it.
the funny thing is, I'm the oldest of four, and my parents were like, they weren't rich. We were pretty poor,
Same with me.
and like once in a while, my dad would be like, "Hey, you guys want a new game?" And then we would like, one of us would take a turn. Like, okay, well, we'll go out with dad and just buy a game that we can all share. And one of my younger brothers, I was I was actually really bummed because I knew he was going to get a sports game because he knows how much I fucking hate sports, and he's going to get a game that only he would like. And I was really surprised that he came back with Monster Party. And I'm like, wow, this game looks okay, I guess. And that box art was like goofy as all hell.
Yeah.
And then we started playing. It was like, oh, this game is so freaking lame. What the hell? And then we get to that part with the big tree in the first level, and then shit hits the fan. Like everything gets all bloody and gory and everything. I'm like, okay, this game fucking rules.
Yeah, it's an awesome game. I love that game.
It's
I've
really
been trying
good.
to entice like Dan, for example. Didn't you just buy it? Like,
Yeah, I bought it because of this podcast, and people kept talking about it. You guys were talking about it, so I went out and bought it.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
decent
really
game.
surprised at how awesome that game is.
It's underrated though. Like a lot of people don't even realize what that game is.
Absolutely. I love the fact that your main character is a pill popper, and he turns into a dragon. Like, come on!
Yeah,
I wish I can pop a pill and turn into a freaking dragon and fly to work every day.
who wouldn't love that?
I mean, and freaking shoot laser beams out of your eyes. Come on, that'd be freaking amazing.
Any other questions, Bones?
I do have another question for you. Do you have any specific accessory that you thought was going to be great and you had to have it, and then you got it and you wish you never got it?
U-Force? Is that what it is?
Choice. Yes, it was a piece of crap.
Yes. Yes. That one. Yeah, I mean I thought it looked amazing. And I thought it looked fun to use. And it was like, okay, you set it up. It's like, okay, what the hell do I do? It didn't work half the time. It's like, fuck this shit. Bring it back to the store.
Amazon's half the time. You're lucky.
Oh my god. Maybe I should have kept it and maybe hit someone over the head with it. Just out of frustration. And for the fun of it too, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, the old school laptop look.
Yeah,
You said,
yeah.
that you hung out with Russ. Did you ever think of having him make something for you? I asked him to make a custom 64 controller for me. Do you have any ideas on anything you might want him to make for you?
Honestly, I don't. I try not to bug him too much.
You did get a controller from him.
I did, yeah. I bought a controller when we went to Southeast Game Exchange, which is where I met Linda. He had this Mega Man NES controller that I thought was really cool, and I don't use it, but I have it on display because I just think it looks cool. But as far as like making something custom, I honestly have no idea. Like what? Maybe if I could find like some broken NES and just have them customize it to make it look like I don't know, maybe Ninja Turtles or Metroid or something. I don't know. Maybe even Castlevania. I don't think he's done any Castlevania consoles. Maybe that. I don't know. It's not something that I've thought of.
That's cool.
Any other
Pass
questions?
over the floor now.
No? Okay. Dan? Questions?
Okay, I just have one actually, and this is kind of a random, weird question, but you kind of touched upon it already. But given that the country is currently, in a pandemic, how has that affected you and your gaming? You mentioned you're into a lot of different comics, you're doing your music thing, and so forth. But just in general, how have you been affected by the quarantine situation?
I've been very lucky that I was still able to go to work. The type of job that I do, I can't just like work from home. I can't take my work home. So my lifestyle hasn't really changed other than wearing a mask when I go to the store. That's it, really. What I do at home is just I come home from work and I plop my fat ass down to this crappy chair that I'm sitting on right now, and I'll read for a little bit, have dinner, shower, and then just like do whatever comes to mind. Like maybe like work on a video or doodle on the guitar for a little bit, annoy some people online. I don't know.
That was it, Dan. You said you only had the one question.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
All right, Linda. Questions?
Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Why haven't you used one of your 2 guitars to make a cover of any of the video games that inspired you as a child?
Because that requires a lot of work, and I
Nintendo
and
is
I'm
lazy.
lazy. I am lazy, and honestly, that's such a huge undertaking. I know.
I'm just asking for one. First started out anything, and I know how much it entails. I've made music videos. I've seen your skills. I've listened to your music before.
You
And I
have.
believe, yes, sir.
You have.
I do follow you on Twitter. Do
Hmm.
spam your CDs.
Do you?
Yes. I listen to your podcast.
That's true.
And
That's true. If you listen to the intro to the podcast, that's my band. That's my band.
oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about getting an intro for this podcast eventually. I don't know.
yeah. I recommend at least one. Start off with one. And
Oh,
you can
so-
take your time.
Just like pick whatever.
Yeah. Whatever inspires you to do anything, I don't care. You can do tabs, you can do anything you want. I don't care at all.
Well, if I were to do anything musically that's video game related, I would try to be a little different and maybe make like a little medley. Do like some Castlevania with Mega Man, or even like Metal Gear.
Yeah, and literally
Or
you don't have to do much editing. All you have to do is just do 2 cameras, different angles, and then just have the music in your ear of what you want to have in your ear, and then just go for it. And then if it doesn't work, grab it and try it a different way.
Yeah,
you start.
I mean, it's something. I mean, I suppose I can try.
All
Once I get
I'm
my-
asking, bro. Come on.
Once I get off my fat ass and make
Just
that and
something.
customize my new guitar that you've been bugging me to do.
Yeah, which that was funny. But yeah, no, I would just like something, because you've been talking about it for a while about how
That's true. I have.
and you do have full buddies who I know plays guitar, so who can help you out. into 8-bit glitch. Okay.
No, I keep
have to grid.
I keep asking him to like I want to like hear his stuff. Like I know he used to be in the band, and
Yeah.
I tell him like, dude, I want to hear you play. Like I want to hear how you sound. And he's like, oh, I haven't played in like I don't know, like years. I guess I don't know. It's been so long. And I'm like, so
Yeah.
play me something. I'm your bae. I'm your bae guy.
Whatever.
Hey.
Dude, all I gotta say is maybe you might inspire other people to do music covers who haven't played in a long time and might just do a random cover. It's anything. And if you
Maybe.
do a mashup, it would be badass. Saying. I'm just saying,
Okay,
your
then I'll
Metal
try.
Joe.
I'll try.
Your Metal Joe could be Metal Joe who transforms metal into NintenJoe, and you could ask a couple things together, man. That's
And
it.
then-
That's all my recommendation, and that's
and then-
my only question.
And then if I build up my key high enough, I can turn to Super Nintendo 25.
Sure, why not?
Pull a Dragon Ball
11.
Z
Roll to
reference. There,
11.
you know.
Oh man.
I'll just
Put it
pull
up
a
to
Dragon Ball
11.
Z reference out there, and
Yeah.
I'll dye my hair yellow and everything.
I have enough hair to dye. Yes, you spike it up.
I mean, my hair is pretty long, and it's
Yeah,
getting a
you
little
could- you
gray,
could
so
spike it up.
yeah, you know, like I could probably do that.
You could just see a mullet, just going on, or like
I'll do
mohawk
this before
or
I go
something.
completely bald. So I'm like my hair is just falling out like crazy. So I should probably do something with it.
Do a mohawk.
One last time.
Mohawk, sir. Do a mohawk. That'd be good.
That's funny because I used to joke about growing my hair like down to my ass and just like tie like a spiked ball, like tie like a mace to the end of it. So like if I were to go to a heavy metal show, I can do like the whole whirlwind thing, just like knock people out.
That would
it
be
would-
funny
it
in
would hurt
mosh pit.
I mean, it would hurt my scalp like crazy, but dude, the carnage I would cause would be amazing.
You just see a circle of people just getting knocked out. As he whips his head around. Oh no. Yeah, that's my only thing I would just recommend.
Okay,
I
I'll
hope to
give
see
it a
in the
shot.
future something. Even if you could just do acoustic or something simple. Start off something simple where it's a one take acoustic, just a medley, and that very light editing, just minor stuff, and then just see how it sounds. You do have a badass camera with a microphone, I might say, sir.
Thank you.
Your channel, and then that
She
mic.
knows. She knows. She's seen it in person.
Yeah, so I would say
she's seen
that
it.
mic can definitely pick up
That
an acoustic
mic-
very well.
That mic is very impressive. It's
Yes.
very
That's what
big.
she said.
It's very big.
There you go, Chris. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Or maybe it's what he said
I
too.
don't know. He might have said it.
Oh.
You never know. I
Richard.
mean, he could have said that too.
Okay.
I mean, she could have said it, but he could say it too. I don't mind.
We all could say
Yeah,
it.
man. I'm just saying something. Anything, even if it's a minor, like 2-minute song of just like a bunch of songs meshed together with your acoustic guitar. I'm just saying.
Oh, can I
Just
sing?
saying.
Can I sing poorly over it?
Whatever you want to do, because I've
Okay.
done parodies that have been bad and on purpose. So yeah, just be prepared for the downvotes and them saying you suck at music, horrible. And it's like, why? Thank you. I'm very pleased that you enjoyed my video.
Oh my god! If I ever got those comments, I would have so much fun
I
replying
got
to
those
every one of
hilarious.
them.
You know what? I laughed at those comments, but I know you're gonna just troll them back. So it's
Oh
fine.
yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Like that one guy on one of my videos. He's like, "Are you a gay? Are you a gay?" I'm like, "What? Are you?" I'm like, "Are you cute?" I mean, "Are you cute?" I want to know, and I'll tell you if I'm a
Messed
gay.
with him. Yeah, it was funny. I just laughed hysterically.
Oh god.
Boy.
I love how people talk. It's just great.
Oh, I know. Especially when, like, they don't have content. You check them out, it's like they have nothing. It's like, okay, well, you're just a bitch or whatever.
Oh wow, aggressive.
Aggressive, yes.
Okay, that was it for me.
Okay. Anybody else have questions for NintenJoe? I'll take that as a no.
No,
Well,
yeah.
I have a question for
Sure.
you guys.
Yeah, sure, shoot.
Yeah.
Tables have turned.
For 6 cents a day, would you guys adopt me?
Of course.
Depends. Do you eat a lot of food?
No, I'm not picky. I'm a fat ass. Whatever.
Why not?
What's that, Bones?
6 cents a day is not a lot of food.
NintenJoe will
That's
wither away
true.
to nothing.
Be like Oregon
I
Trail.
mean, I need
passed
to lose
away
weight.
from
I need to lose
dysentery
weight
and
anyways.
famished. Malnourishment to NintenJoe.
Any other questions for us, NintenJoe?
No, I'm good. I just wanted to know if you guys loved me. That's all.
Always.
You kidding, bro? Don't even ask that question. You just made me sad. Oh my god.
I'll make a commercial about myself.
Why not?
For
For
6
it.
cents a day, I need a home.
I wonder how many people would actually comment, "Yes, I'll take you as my child."
I'll probably get comments like get a goddamn job, you lazy ass.
True.
Like,
You'll get a little bit of both. You'll
like-
get a little bit of both.
I'm like, brah, I got one. It's only 5 minutes away from my house, brah. Whatever, brah.
All right, bro. Let's go on to the last segment, which is Game of the Month. NintenJoe, what is your Game of the Month?
Game of the month. Let's see. It's been a couple weeks since I played this one, but I've been playing Tales of Vesperia for the Switch. I know that game is like a million years old at this point, but I've
all
never
good.
played it.
It's all good.
I've never played it, and I love it. I mean, I've always loved those games anyways, the Tales of games. For me, it all started with Tales of Symphonia, and that is probably my favorite RPG of all time. So yeah, I'll have to go with Tales of Vesperia.
Linda, your Game of the Month.
My game of the month is. I've been playing a lot of this weird puzzle game. It's called Rooms, the Main Building, and I've been enjoying it. It's a little quirky DS / it was on the Wii game, and it's a random puzzle game that involves a lot of like rooms that you move around. But I like it.
Dan, Game of the Month.
Yeah, Linda, I played Rooms. That was pretty cool. I remember that game. That was pretty original. But my game of the month would be the new Streets of Rage, Streets of Rage 4. That's actually a game that I actually downloaded. And,
downloaded.
I know we were talking about the download thing before, but yeah, that's a game I think is worth downloading until the physical copy comes out. If you're a Streets of Rage fan, for sure.
Bones.
Oh, my game of the month is going to be Resident Evil 5 for the PlayStation 4 because Retro Mikey78, talked me into picking it up, and we're going to play it together online and run through the campaign.
Nice.
Actually talked
Nice.
you into it.
Yeah,
me,
I knew he was gonna pick up that
New
game.
games. I
That's
don't
right.
buy many new games, and he talked me into doing it. I got Resident Evil 5 and 6 for the PlayStation 4.
Nice.
Have
Nice.
fun.
See, I love Retro Mikey. He's such a good guy.
I mean, we've
Yeah,
been
man,
having
he's
a
a
blast
killer.
game.
Killer fun friend, man.
Yeah, for sure.
My Game of the Month is Alpha Mission since nobody likes it.
Boy.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Bye.
On that note, we're out.
End scene.
And we're done. End podcast. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
And with that, I'm gonna end the podcast because he just left the building.
But then he just came back.
Yeah. I
Oh,
did.
Please leave
back?
me
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I just want to thank you guys for all joining in on this podcast.
Well, thank
Fun.
you. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thanks, NintenJoe, for coming on. It was.
I had a lot of fun.
I would. love for you to come back and do another podcast with you.
I'll think about it.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Please thank you all again, and like, comment, and subscribe, please. And as always, don't blow, just sleeve. Catch you guys later.
Hey, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Who's that?